Welcome to Engage Math, Lesson 27, Problem 2. So we are looking at quadratic functions, which we already know are functions where the highest degree term is an x squared. So in each one of the forms at the top of the problem, you will see that there is really going to be an x squared, especially, it might be hard to see, but if you were to multiply it out, the highest degree term would give you an x squared. Okay, you can also, by the way, find these three forms on the inside back cover of your Engage Math Algebra 1 workbook. Now, as you look at each of these forms, basically what's going to cause the graph, which again is going to graph as a parabola, so a U-shaped graph, what's going to cause it to look like this first situation here where it opens upward or where it opens downward, like this second situation? So the only thing that determines that is whether the coefficient on the x squared term, is positive or negative. If it's positive, greater than 0, we know the graph opens upward, like right here. If a is negative or less than 0, it will open downward. So let's just look at the first one. A, in this case, the coefficient on x squared is negative. Our graph opens downward. We don't know exactly what that graph looks like, but we know it's going to open that way. Let's look at the second one. Don't be confused by that 7. That is not your leading coefficient. The leading coefficient is the number that would be on the x squared term if you were to multiply this out. And so in this case, it would be really a -1, but you could just think of it as a negative x squared, but it's really a -1x squared. But it's negative, so it's again going to open downward. Okay, on this last one, if you were to multiply this out, you'd get an x squared when you were to do double distribution. And then the 2 would have to multiply everything. So your leading coefficient would be a 2 on the x squared term, meaning it's positive, so it would open upward. So problem A opens down, problem B opens down, just like that, and problem C is going to open upward. Okay, thanks for joining us at Engage Math.